Hi guys, so let's talk. I've had a very long day. I'm very tired, very tired, and I've just not had a good day. So I figured I've not filmed in a while. I've got something I gotta do tonight, so I have to look somewhat decent. And I just want to talk. Because it's been like 3-4 weeks since I filmed a video. So yeah. I'm very discombobulated, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm very stressed. I have a wedding. So my wedding is in 2 weeks. 13 or 14 days. And I'm very discombobulated. Like my head is not exactly screwed on, and my mama is texting me right now. I can tell you right now. What in the world? And I don't edit my videos. She's asking me about these little candle things. Okay. Anyway, we're all very stressed. Like, my whole family is very, stressed out about this wedding because we planned, for 50 to 60 people. Oh my god, I almost just dropped that. We planned for, 50 to 60 people to come, but we had sent out 100, I think it was 120 invitations. Because, you send out invitations and not everyone shows up. That's just kind of how weddings are. But apparently everybody loves us a little too much. Because we ended up getting 76 or 77. I don't remember the exact. We got the RSVPs back. For almost 80 people. And I guarantee you we'll have 80 people show up. Even though they didn't send me an RSVP back, I'm sure 80 people will show up. So, it's a little stressful because the venue is on the smaller side. It's a little smaller. Alright, this is the Too Faced Sparkling Pineapple. I love this palette. It is gorgeous. Alright, let's do this light shade. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I'm honestly just kind of talking and just picking what I want as I go. I didn't really have a plan in mind. I just used what I had on my desk. So, what was I saying? Yeah, the venue itself is a little smaller. You can fit that amount of people in there, but it's going to be really tight. And that's something I did not really like about it. Because, we thought, not that many people are going to show up. Because it's Mother's Day weekend. Our wedding is Mother's Day weekend. So, we thought, people are going to be with their moms. A majority of our family is a little bit older. However, their moms, are still alive. And you want to spend time with your mother. But we didn't expect this many people. So, it's not only going to cost us a lot more than we expected, but it's going to be tight. So, I've just been kind of dealing with that, and I've been dealing with that privately. I feel like I'm the only person that complains, all these people are showing up to her wedding. But when you have a smaller space, it makes it a little difficult. So, I've been very stressed out about that, and I found out today I have a little chicken that is sicky, and I'm not sure she's gonna make it. I have done everything that I know how to do. I've been raising chickens since I was 12. But I've done everything that I know to do, and I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna do this matte brown. I've not used this shade in a while, so I'm curious to actually see how this shows up and looks. It's light. Okay. It looks darker in the pan than it is. So, sick chicken. Don't know if she's gonna make it. I have like 30, you guys. I have 30 chickens now. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm working on getting like a registered farm kind of thing, but it takes some time. And my chickens are small. They're small right now. They're 8 weeks old, 8 or 9 weeks old. Okay. So they're just little babies. But, you know, when a chicken's sick, most of the time they're going to show signs of sickness at a very young age. And this girl is not, like, she's not young for a chicken to show signs of sickness. So I'm very upset because, you know, of course, all of my chickens have names. And I love them. And they're like my family. So not really sure what else I can do. But I've been dealing with that, and today was the first day I kind of noticed symptoms of her being sick, so I kind of sprung into mother action the best I could. And we'll just have to see. But yeah, it's very sad when your babies get sick. But yeah, so I've been dealing with that today, and then I kind of got into an argument with my mom, and I love my mom, but sometimes we don't always see eye to eye. Like most kids with their parents, you know, not everyone's going to get along. So, kind of got into an argument with my mama, and everything's good now, but that stressed me out. You know, I put this dark shade now. Like, it's darker than I thought, and now I don't know what I want to do with a shimmer. Like, do I want to do a gold or do I want to do a light? Like, I feel like if I do a light, it's going to be too light. Wrong door. So I'm just going to start, like, opening palettes and see kind of what I want to do. Because I made it a little darker than I probably should. Singles, I don't really have anything in the singles I want to do. Love this palette, but it's too dark. It's colorful. I didn't mean for it to be, what is this? It ended up being darker than I thought. And I'm going out in public, so this needs to look somewhat decent. If I was just sitting around the house, I wouldn't care. We'll try that. I feel like I go to that palette for a lot of things. If I don't like it, I can take it off. So we're going to use the Shein palette and go into the shade Mars, which is that. We'll see. I think this ends up turning pink. I think I've used this shade before, and it ends up being like pink. Something. So, anyway, so yeah, and I called my mom, like, I called her back, and I apologized, and I was like, I'm sorry, didn't mean to act like that, just under a lot of stress, and she was like, it's fine, I don't like this, but that's okay. This is fun. I love Shein palettes so much. They are so good. I don't care what anyone says. Okay. So, there's that, and then Josh was like, Josh is at work right now, by the way, so Josh calls me on break, and he's like, so, my coworkers want to go to this bar tonight, and they want you to come. I've never met these girls, I've only, like, heard about them, and I've sent them a couple of gifts, like, things that I've made. And he's like, well, they want to go out to this bar tonight, and they want you to go. And I'm like, you get off at, like, midnight. You get off at like midnight. Why would I want to leave the comfortability of my home? Oh, by the way, Pumbaa tried to kill me. Pumbaa tried to scratch me. Why would I, want to leave the comfortability of my home to go to a bar? I don't drink. You guys, I do not drink. It is not something I enjoy. I don't like the taste of it. I weigh like 85 pounds, wet, soaking wet. I don't do that. It's not something I enjoy. So why in the world would you call me and ask me to go do this? So that's what I'm getting ready for. So I've kind of just had a bad day, and then and I don't want to do it. But I'm gonna. I love that shade so much. Okay, let's put on some mascara. I'm not wearing this, and guarantee I ain't wearing this. Okay, I'm gonna do this. This is the OG telescopic lift. I preferred this one over the Michaela one, as I call it. Just got that in my hair. I love keeping these little, just hair clips in my makeup drawer. So, and I just felt like I hadn't talked to you guys in a long time, and maybe I just needed to sit down and film because it's just been hectic. Also, something, I don't know if I mentioned this because I'm so scatterbrained. I woke up this morning with really bad uterus cramps. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm not on my period. That was a week ago. So why am I cramping? I hurt so bad from the time I woke up until 5 o'clock. And it's almost 9. Hello? Yeah, it's 8:30. So that was very stressful. I feel a little bit better now, but definitely did not want to really do much. Only thing I don't like about this, you guys, is it's such a bendable wand. It's so bendable. It's weird. But I love this. I actually do recommend this. If they would just make the end a little sturdier, we would be all good. I just put that all over myself. Ay. I'm not ready, you guys. I'm not ready for this wedding. I am gonna let you guys just know now, I didn't really want a wedding. I didn't want it. I had no desire to get in a dress, fancy dress, and walk down an aisle with 1,000 people watching me. It just wasn't my deal. It just wasn't what I wanted to do. I am doing it for Josh because Josh has always wanted a wedding. And that is the only reason why I'm doing it. It's because he really wanted one. And I felt that he, had that right to a wedding. Okay. Let's do foundation. Let's find foundation. Yeah, we're doing the whole thing, y'all. We're doing the whole thing. Maybe. I've still been trying to get rid of this forever. We're going to use this. The Do You by Too Faced. The Do You. Do You. Anyway. Okay. So, also to like add to my day, guys, I haven't got like for those of you who don't know, I do run my own business on the side. Cat hair, a lot of cat hair. I haven't got a order from my Etsy shop in a while. It's been about a week, and that's fine. You know, economy sucks right now, at least in this country. And I was, you know, I don't feel like people need to order from me. If you want to, I appreciate it. I look white as hell. Anyway, if you want to order, you know, I do appreciate it. But I'm not gonna like sit back and make you like order something. But I haven't got an order in a while. And so I'm sitting on the bed or whatever, my phone goes off. I'm like, oh, I know that sound. I got an order. So I get up, I go into my office, which is this room, and sit down at the computer, got everything like processed. So I got to Etsy, I got the label created and was going to print it. I was going to print the label and the internet cut out. I'm like, oh my Lord. Like just what I needed. So I couldn't print my label because my printer goes through my internet in order to print the label. So if you don't have internet, you can't print anything, which is horrible. So I still don't have internet. Like, obviously when this goes up, I'll have internet so I can get it up to upload it. But right now, like as of this moment, I can't fulfill this eBay order. This Etsy order. I got my thing out. I've got like my thank yous and I have the thing packaged. But I can't package it until I get my label because I like to make sure the label is flat and there's no creases or anything so the USPS people can read the scan, the barcode. I look like a ghost. But it'll look better in a minute, I promise. So, yes, my internet just like cut out. Like, hello. Excuse me. It's just been hectic. Like today, it's just, you know, one thing happens and keeps happening, and it's like, it's just a spiral effect. It's like when one bad thing happens, like everything else is just gonna go to. That's been today. This is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat. This is a powder foundation. So what I do is I typically go over a foundation with a powder foundation, and then I'll use a setting powder, like a white setting powder. It's just kind of how I've been doing things lately. And this is a super cute brush. This is from the Lilo and Stitch collection, and it's got the little like water things in there. It's really cool. So yeah, I know, going back to the wedding, I know I'm going to need some like anxiety medication to like get me through, because I'm not the kind of person that, I'm very nervous. I didn't used to be. Like in high school, I was very, very wild, like wild child, and I would do anything or anyone, but I'm not like that now. So the idea, I think I have a cat hair on me. The idea of a bunch of people just like looking at me walk down the aisle and kissing my husband in front of people freaks me out. It does. Like, why am I like that? Why am I so nervous? I'm so nervous for this wedding. I'm so nervous. And I don't want to be. Like, I don't want to be nervous for this, because, you know, It's supposed to be like the happiest time of your life. You know, you're getting married, new beginnings, new life, new lifestyle, everything. And I am so scared. Not to be with Josh, just for a wedding in general. This is the Kokie translucent setting powder. I love Kokie's setting powder. I will say you don't really get a lot in the container. It's not really a lot, but it's only like $6-7 and it's worth it. So you guys, for those who are married or have been married, help me. Like, how do I keep myself from being like nervous? Like, I'm talking like severe nervous, not you know, oh, well, you're getting married, like everyone's gonna be nervous. Like, I know that. I'm just gonna put it on my desk. But I am like, I know it's just family that's gonna be here, and like some of my friends, some of Josh's friends, but I've never done anything like this serious, I guess, in my life. So I think that's why I'm having a little bit of a freak out moment. Okay. Alright, Kylie bronzer. That's the new one. I love Kylie's bronzer. This is not the newest, but it's the shade and it's khaki. I have 2 of them because I love it. I think my cats like somehow get in my drawers and like hang out with my brushes. I know it doesn't look like anything, but it adds just a little color. I'm not a bronzer girl because I am so pale, like a little bit is too much. But I really, really like the Kylie one. Like, I really do. I think she did a good job. I don't know about the new formula because I know that there's one that came after this kind of packaging. I've not tried it. I want to. But I also, to the point, you guys, I have so much. Like, I haven't bought any new makeup at all because I have so much of it. It's just at some point you look like a hoarder. Like, hoarder of makeup, which, believe me, it can be a bad thing. So, this one catchier than chicken poxes. I have that Sabrina Carpenter song stuck in my head. Okay, I don't know what to do for blush. Do I own? I need to get blush. Like, I know I do. And I have no idea. I normally do my makeup in the bathroom, you guys. So, like, most of my stuff's in the bathroom. So I'm going to have to use this Anastasia blush trio because my blushes are literally in the bathroom. So this is what we're going to do. Right after I find... That'll work. Let's do the middle light pink. Which might be too much. Like, I'm starting to think it is. No, okay. The lights in here are also really bright, so it's just not picking up half of what it needs to pick up. This is, I think, the first time even using this. Or maybe I've repurchased it in the past. Oh! let's kind of fix that. That was a lot for me. There's this one blush that I love, and the company doesn't even exist anymore, which bothers me. I put this palette in my highlighter drawer. Lord Jesus. It's one of those days. Okay, so you guys, I don't know what to do for highlighter. I don't. Is this? Oh, that's a bronzer. We'll just use this. It's like a brick. This is the Makeup Revolution Triple Baked Highlighter in the shape of a heart. It's a golden bronze color. Can't go wrong with like a golden highlight. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if you guys can see the blush, but I can see the blush. Okay. I definitely can see that. So, I know that this video has been very chaotic, and I'm sorry, you guys. I just haven't filmed in a while, and I felt like I needed to sit down and just talk. And today was the day to do it, because I felt that it was just like bam, bam, bam for me today. And I kind of felt I was neglecting you guys, and I'm sorry about that. I am not the typical YouTuber that films every day and wants cameras in her face all the time. I film because this is kind of like my therapy. You guys are my family, and I need you. Okay. That's definitely, that works. That's fine. I don't even know if I want to do lipstick. Why not? Let's take these off because I look ridiculous. But tip, get some little just like hair clips to pin back your hair so you don't get foundation in your hair. It's a wonderful hack. Oh, you guys. I'm looking down at these lipsticks, and I am so happy that I did a declutter a while back, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't know what to do. I'm just going to do... So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do... This is the KKW Beauty, which doesn't exist anymore, in Nude 0.5. I'm just going to do a lip liner and just kind of like fill it in like as it was lipstick. And then just do like a gloss. And you guys know I'm not a gloss person. But I'm going to a freaking bar, like, and I'm not even gonna drink. I feel that lipsticks and like lip liners are like eyeshadow palettes to me. Like, for some reason I collect the heck out of them, and I know that I don't need them. Or need as many as I have. Kim did so. I hope she comes like... I hope KKW Beauty makes a comeback. This is the Cab Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Glazed. Just a light nude. Yes, that's what I needed in my life. So, this company, if you're not familiar with them, they are typically in BoxyCharms and like Ipsies and things like that. But you can go on cabcosmetics.com, and they have so many options. They have eyeshadow palettes, they have lip liners, lipsticks, liquid lip glosses, lipstick. They have a bunch of stuff. And I actually went to school with one of the founders. And I love her to death. I have a lot of pictures with her, actually. Whether or not she remembers me, I don't know. But Brielle is awesome. She is a absolute sweetheart. And it is a celebrity makeup line. Like, her mother was on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I actually went to school with her when they were filming. I think I even went to a party at their house. I might have been on the show and not actually known it. But yeah, they're really, really awesome. I love them. And this stuff is phenomenal. Yes. So I do recommend this one. This is in the shade Glaze. This is a lip gloss. If you go onto their website, you actually end up saving money if you buy the lip kit, because it comes with a pencil sharpener, a lip liner, the lipstick, and the lip gloss for like $40, $45. And the shipping's not outrageous. So, highly recommend. One of the only glosses I actually use. So. Alright, you guys, that is it. You guys have sat with me for half an hour, for those of you guys that made it to the end. So, thank you so much for listening to me, and I will see you in the next video, and I might be married. Bye, guys.